G'day, today we're at Cataract Scout Park for the Meet in the Dilly BBQ Festival. Hey folks, it's 1:30 now on Saturday afternoon and things are in full swing. We've actually had to just sort of step out away from the festival because they've got the band playing, the generators, the crowd, and lo and behold, I have a jewel, a king, a titan of the Australian barbecue scene. It's Tony Gimellaro. Buddy, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, Ben. Yourself, mate? You been well?
Mate, I have been busy, but I always say it's better to be busy than bored.
Yeah, very good point there. Very good point to be made, I think. And you also made me feel very good with that introduction there. I feel a bit warmed up from that introduction now, so I feel good.
It's been such a long time since I've seen you. We were just saying off camera that it's got to be Kangaroo Valley 2018.
Yeah, 18, yeah, that was a long time ago, man. That was, 3 years ago now, so...
Yeah.
And that was my last year competing as well, so it's... Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Now, you basically won so many competitions, the only thing left for you to do was retire.
Yeah.
So what have you been doing since then?
Since then, we were fortunate enough to go over and compete in the Royal Association competition as well, as the beer and barbecue team. And we went over there in 2019, had a bit of a holiday around the States as well and came back. Other than that, classes in full swing. I'm still doing classes everywhere. Obviously before the events of last year, I was doing classes in Darwin, Brisbane, Melbourne, a lot around Sydney, and that's all been, sort of slowed down a bit, but it's picking back up again now, and it's pretty much spending my time teaching, being a dad, working, and talking about men's mental health a lot, which I do a lot now, so yeah.
Yeah, right. I have seen that. So what do you find is the connection between barbecue and men's mental health?
Just the huge influx of men in the barbecue community, and also just the, obviously you're spending a lot of time around barbecues, you're spending a lot of time talking to each other, long time with each other. So pretty much that, and just my sort of push for men to talk more about their mental health and how they're doing, and no better community than a community full of men. So yeah.
Yeah, very good, man. You're doing some really important work there. And tell us a bit about these incredible beard and the barbecue classes that you're doing.
The classes have been the longest running classes in the country. They started in 2016. I was still new to the competition scene back then, but I sort of started these classes as a way of, you yourself, you cooked yourself, you know what it's like to, it's very daunting when you find a brisket and you spend all this money on it and you want to know how to do it. So my classes were sort of formulated on how I wanted to learn, which is be told everything from start to finish. Yeah. And it's, as I started in 2016, longest running class. The class hasn't changed that much since then. Still a 5-hour long class, 5 categories, and pretty much everyone has a good time and get together and talk, and everyone's very confident in the classes, and they're confident themselves after classes. And people need that in barbecue. They need that confidence. So
exactly, yeah. And as we did say before, there is that connection too with a real person. You can go and talk to a real person. It's not just sitting and watching a YouTube video.
Exactly.
So you are reaching out in the community, and you are not just. They're not just connecting with yourself. They're connecting with each other. So.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a lot more confidence now. Like I have people that have met each other at classes that are now competing, or they met each other, and like the line of communication with me is always open as well. So I get a lot of people talking to me after the classes, and what it's like learning barbecue. Like sometimes it's 4 a.m. in the morning, you need to know an answer about something. So it's good to have that line of communication there, So
there you are, folks. If it's 4 a.m. you've got a barbecue question, call Tony.
Yeah, probably not 4 a.m. but maybe 5:30 a.m. We can cut it by that point. That's all right. Yeah. No, but like that being said, I am taking the classes online at some point too. Not 100%. There will still be in-person classes, but I am formulating an online class, a long format one, so about a 3-month-long class.
Wow, fantastic!
Yeah, so that's still in the works, and once that gets off the ground, everyone will know about it. So
yeah, super cool, man. And tell me, what are you doing here at Meet in the Dilly? Okay, first of all, how cool is Meet in the Dilly?
Yeah, fantastic! I was very surprised. Like I told you before, I lived in the area for a long time. And I thought I knew where it was, and I didn't. so having come back here to a place of my Year 12 school retreat.
Oh right.
Yeah. So this is the last time I was at Cataract Scout Camp, and it was, good spot, good turnout, and tickets are selling out. I've got family asking me why they can't buy tickets online now because they're sold out.
Oh wow. And
for where we are, and for the Wool and Dilly community, like as I said, being a part of that myself, it's a great to see something like this get off the ground here.
So, it's amazing. Yeah. So tell us what you're doing here.
Yeah. So I am doing 2 demos today. I'm doing pulled lamb because everybody loves lamb, and if you don't, then you have some serious thinking of yourself to do. And I am also doing reverse seared steaks. So pulled lamb is at 3:30. Reverse seared steaks is at 6:30.
Very cool. Yeah. And are you back again tomorrow?
No, I'm not back again tomorrow. No, I'm here today. It does say that on the sign, but it is incorrect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I think you got Cameron from Pits and Rotisseries Smokers, whatever their name is. You got him here tomorrow doing stuff too.
Barbecue Spits and Rotisseries.
That's it. Thank you very much, sir. I obviously escaped my memory just then. So yeah,
That's all right. That's all right. I got you.
Yeah, no, good. But it's good to see. It's good to be back. As someone who sort of stepped away from the barbecue competition circuit, it's good to come back here and see it all hasn't changed that much at all, really. Like everyone's still talking the same crap around the fire. Everyone's still hanging out. You know what I mean? So it's good to see.
Well, your teammates are here as the 2.0 version, aren't they?
Yes, yeah. So after I retired, the team name got changed to Butterbeard BBQ. They're over there somewhere, and they're doing pretty well. I think I was talking to Adrian the other day, and he said that they got a reserve champion at the last competition they did. So
good.
It's good, man. It's good to see people still sort of doing this sport, you know, and it is a sport.
Yeah,
I don't care what anybody tells you, it's a sport.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a triple-headed competition. There's the SCA, the Kids Q Nation, and the ABA here as well.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so it's good to see it all happening again.
Now, as a like the number one top tier competitor, pretty much of all time, I think it's fair to say, there are a lot of the current big teams here. Who's your pick to win? Not just who do you like the most.
To win? I would say, you know, Lucas of Rolling Smoke is always up the top. I'll be surprised if he doesn't pull back trophies like he always does. But who knows? It's anybody's game in competition barbecue.
It is.
You know, I've seen teams on their second and third comps pull RGCs before. I've seen teams on their first comp pull GCs before. Like it's a funny game, and barbecue is a funny game, and you know it's whatever happens in it, I guess, and that's where you got respect for it. Yeah.
So good, yeah. And just before I let you go, one last question: what do you think of this Kids Q Nation comp that's happening just behind the camera right now?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's good to see kids getting involved. As a parent myself, you know, I sort of you know, my kids are over it, but I had my son has his own little barbecue, a little Weber that I've cut down to a very sort of stumpy version. He gets in the coals every now and then, so it's good to see this sort of initiative kicking up as well. Matthew asked me to judge it, so I should probably get around to doing that soon, I think. Yeah.
I'm thinking it is about time for us to start heading back over there.
Yeah, so I think it's time to get over and judge his kids and make them feel good.
Sounds good, mate. Thank you very much for your time, and enjoy the rest of meeting the Dilly.
Thank you, Ben. Good to see you, man.